So last week I posted the video of the cottage that I'm staying in at the moment. I'm still in it. I've got another few days before I move out, and I've been here for a month, and it's really got me thinking. With it being 18th century or maybe even older, things take time to work properly in the place. There are awkward places and areas. The stairs creak like mad every time you walk up and down them. You think you're probably going to break them. There's always something that needs a bit of attention. And so on paper, if you said this to someone moving into a property like this, they would probably wonder why you would want to live in a place like this. And yet, it's arguably been one of the most, if not the most enjoyable places that I've ever stayed in. Because like you, we've all lived in modern places. I used to own a 2-bed modern apartment in London, and it was great, efficient, easy. However, it never gave me the same feeling as this cottage has provided. And so I asked myself why. And I think the answer really speaks to something bigger than just a building or a car or anything that is modern in life now. And it's something that I believe we're starting to miss. So the property, it's old, it's full of history, things take a while to figure out how to use them, and it's completely different to if you moved into a brand new modern apartment where you'd flick a switch and everything would work perfectly and instantly. And so I think that goes to show straight away just the difference of the two different types of properties, because you have to align yourself with that old property. You have to learn it, you have to experience it, whereas you go into the new modern apartment, you flick a switch and it's on. You haven't really built up like a bond or a relationship with it. It sounds really weird, but if you kind of figure my logic, it makes a ton of sense. And so this is the crux of the video and why I wanted to create this one, because it expands to the modern world now, right? About how everything is just about speed and efficiency. Speed and efficiency are probably deemed the highest values of anything, right? I mean, if something's very, very speedy and efficient and just easy to use, that's what everyone wants, right? That's what we all want. And in a lot of areas, they're absolutely fantastic. They've made life so much easier than it was 50, 100 years ago, right? Healthcare and medical, transportation, communication, being able to FaceTime now and Zoom and stuff. But that's now filtered into all other areas of life that are trying to be optimized now, right? The self-checkout at a supermarket, instead of having a little conversation or an interaction with the person that works there. We have 1,000,001 things to watch on all these different apps instead of this one movie that the family was going to sit down and watch and be fully present for. We scroll through 100 different reels on Instagram instead of being fully present for that one book or that magazine or that TV show or that conversation with someone. So we outsource and automate every little piece of friction in everything of our life. So what if some of that friction was actually doing something for us? Because here's what I've noticed. The things that we value in life, the memories, the relationships, the experiences, they're the things that actually hold value. They're the things that actually mean something to us, right? So look, I'm not saying that everything needs to be like the old cottage and very friction heavy and hard and painful and tedious, but there is certain value in things that do cause friction. You know, think about an old car, for example, right? People are so passionate with the old cars because of the friction they provide, the history, the difficulty it is to run them, the sense that you get driving it, the smell of the petrol. Your food and your dinner, you get so much more satisfaction than a home-cooked meal instead of a ready-made meal that you just lobbed in the microwave. Those conversations that you have with your friends in person, going for a walk or at a coffee shop or at a pub, instead of those comments on Instagram or a DM or a WhatsApp. So to wrap up this video, quite a different video, but hopefully you can get what I'm getting across, is that yes, we're in a modern world where it's all about speed and efficiency, but it's so important to keep that substance in life. So appreciate you watching, would really like to hear your thoughts. Slightly different video, so yeah, hope that made sense, hope it might be useful, got you thinking about things. Appreciate you watching, see you in the next one.